Do you know who can blow through 650 million? And if you're wondering why that precise figure, well, it's apparently what our beloved pirate of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp, reportedly lost. That's right, no problem with your hearing whatsoever. However, so how did Mr. Depp blow through almost half of his fortune? Today, we're counting down 10 of the craziest ways that Johnny Depp blew through his fortune. From his expensive lifestyle to his Hollywood lifestyle, we'll be looking at all the ways Depp managed to burn through his money. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Coffeepo.com, where you learn finance every day. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do, as we bring valuable information every day to keep you informed and updated about finances. 10. Poor choice of a management company. Johnny Depp's $650 million film fortune is gone, thanks to financial mismanagement by the management group TMG. According to a lawsuit filed by the actor, Depp alleges that his longtime business manager, Joel Mandel, and his brother Robert ran TMG in a negligent and fraudulent manner, resulting in the loss of his entire fortune. Depp further claims that he discovered his taxes had not been paid on his behalf for 17 years, meaning that he owed the IRS $100 million in back taxes. The suit accuses the Mandel brothers of breach of fiduciary duty and fraud, among other things. It also claims that, under 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿 watch, Depp's sister Christy was giving $7 million without his knowledge, and that his assistant, Nathan Holmes, was also giving $750,000 without Depp's knowledge. 9. He was overzealous with taking care of family. Johnny Depp is one actor who is known for his generosity, but even he has his limits. Depp recently had to take financial action against his own family members after they overstepped their boundaries. Johnny's mother, Betty Sue, and sister, her husband and child, were all living on a farm that Depp had purchased for his mother in Lexington, Kentucky. Depp ended up employing them to take care of the property, which meant that he was footing the bill for their expenses. However, the family members ended up overdoing it with their expenses, and Depp had to step in to sort things out. On top of that, Johnny's mother was diagnosed with cancer in 2013, and he opted to rent her a $30,000 a month residence in Los Angeles to be closer to her treatment. Thankfully, his mother recovered and moved back to the Kentucky farm. However, the lease on her Los Angeles home continued to renew, further denting Depp's finances. It's understandable that Depp wanted to help his family, but he probably should have set some clearer boundaries from the start. Otherwise, he risks ending up in a financial mess. 8. Paying Amber Heard $7 million in divorce settlement. It's been a long and difficult year for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, but it seems like they've finally reached a divorce settlement. According to reports, Depp will be paying her a cool $7 million. This marks the end of a bitter divorce row that lasted almost a year, and Depp is no doubt relieved to have it all behind him. However, he's also $7 million poorer as a result of the settlement. Heard reportedly donated a portion of her settlement to charity, so at least some good has come out of the situation. Depp and Heard's divorce has been a difficult and emotional process for both parties, but it's good to see that they've been able to reach an agreement. 7. Costly separation from Vanessa Paradis. Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis were together for 14 years and have 2 children. They split amicably in 2012, and Depp agreed to a massive settlement of over $125 million. However, this figure was actually a relief for Depp since he and Vanessa were not married. Had they been married, Vanessa would have been entitled to half of Depp's earnings during their marriage. In addition, she would have been entitled to alimony and child support. Depp reportedly bought Vanessa a $4.5 million residence after their split. The $125 million settlement was a relief for Depp, who likely would have had to pay much more had he gone through a traditional divorce. In addition, the settlement allowed him to avoid a lengthy and costly court battle. Depp's financial situation is complex, and a traditional divorce would have required him to disclose much of his financial information. The settlement allowed Depp to keep his financial information private and avoid a lengthy and costly divorce. 6. Out-of-this-world spending. According to reports, Johnny Depp's out-of-this-world spending, Depp, extravagance, and wild spending significantly contributed to the decline of his fortune. He reportedly owns a yacht worth $18 million that requires a hefty $350K per month to maintain. He's also very generous with his gifts, many people saying he splashed out $400,000 on a diamond cuff for Amber Heard while they were together. He also spent $7,000 on a couch from Keeping Up with the Kardashians for his daughter, Lily Rose. With reports of his spending, it's no wonder that Depp's fortune has taken a hit in recent years. Between the expensive gifts, the luxurious yacht, and the high monthly costs to maintain his lifestyle, it's no wonder that Depp is struggling to keep up with his finances. Depp's spending habits are a far cry from the average person's, and it's clear that his extravagance has contributed to his financial decline. If Depp doesn't rein in his spending, it's likely that his fortune will continue to dwindle. 5. Pricey booze and hash. Depp, who is known for his role in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, is no stranger to spending lavishly. He reportedly has a never-ending reservoir of wine, which he admitted himself was expensive. Although TMZ alleged that Depp spent $30,000 on wine monthly, he contradicted that, saying it was in fact much more. Mr. Depp had a huge team of staff members, which cost him a significant part of his $650 million fortune. According to CNBC, 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿's lawsuit against the pirate claimed he had at least 40 full-time employees who set him back as much as $300,000 a month. But in addition to that, the captain spent $150,000 a month on his family's security and a further 200 kAh monthly on private jet transport. But perhaps the most bizarre of all is the $1.2 million he parted with just to keep a doctor on call. And though the figure is not exactly mentioned, it's alleged that Depp also spent significant money on a sound engineer who used to feed him lines during movie productions. With all of these expenses, it's no wonder that Depp is now facing financial troubles. 4. He was acquiring real estate all over the place. Johnny Depp's love of real estate has led to some interesting purchases over the years. In addition to the Kentucky farm and La Residence, Captain Jack has 13 other properties he calls home. This includes 5 houses in the Hollywood Hills worth approximately $19 million, which he apparently wanted to connect by building an underground tunnel. At some point, Depp also owned 5 penthouse lofts in La before selling 2 of them. The 3 remaining ones go for a combined $6.5 million. Depp's real estate misadventures don't stop there. He also parted with a cool $5.35 million to get his name on the deed of a private island in the Bahamas. To crown his real estate exploits, Depp splashed out $10 million to simply renovate a village-like compound in France that he purchased for an undisclosed amount of money. With so many homes and so much money invested in real estate, it's no wonder that Depp has found himself in financial trouble in recent years. Here's hoping that he can turn things around and get back on solid ground. 3. He's had many legal woes. Johnny Depp has had to deal with a lot of lawsuits over the years, which have cost him a lot of money. He's apparently spent a lot on attorneys to keep him out of trouble. He's no stranger to courtrooms because he's often being sued or suing someone else. For instance, his bodyguard sued him because he put them in alleged unsafe working environments, such as having illegal substances in his car. And on the other hand, he sued The Sun, a tabloid that ran a story painting him in a bad light. These lawsuits have taken a toll on Depp financially and emotionally. In addition to the monetary cost, the lawsuits have also caused him a lot of stress. He's had to deal with negative publicity and the stress of going to court. It's no wonder that he's been having financial problems recently. 2. Disney dropped him. Johnny Depp achieved great success with his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. However, he had so many problems during the making of Dead Men Tell No Tales that Disney considered it a relief to drop him after the Amber Heard allegations. In fact, he had actually gone on record to say that it only took Disney a couple of days after the allegations to drop him. This is a huge blow to Depp, as the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise has been a major source of income and success for him. It is unclear what Depp will do now that he has been dropped from the franchise, but it is sure to be a major setback. 1. He just wasn't taking his finances seriously. Depp's problems began when he started living an extravagant lifestyle, buying expensive homes and cars, and spending lavishly on wine, art, and jewelry. He also generously supported friends and family, and frequently gave money to charity. Unfortunately, Depp's income couldn't keep pace with his spending, and he began borrowing heavily to maintain his lifestyle. Now, with his debts mounting and his income dwindling, Depp is in serious financial trouble. So what went wrong? Simply enough, Depp just wasn't taking his finances seriously. He has gone on record to say that he actually trusted other people to handle his finances. Why? Well, apparently he wanted to use his brain power on the roles he was playing. In fact, he said he always signed off on money without looking at the fine print, if there was any, just because he trusted those who brought him the documents. As a result, Depp has found himself in debt to the tune of tens of millions of dollars. He is currently embroiled in a legal battle with his former business managers, whom he accuses of mismanaging his money. Depp is also being sued by his former production company for allegedly failing to pay back a $4 million loan. With his legal and financial problems mounting, Johnny Depp's once bright future now looks very uncertain. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.